We have a special veteran that's going next. He's actually here living with us. We've got the fortunate opportunity to meet him over the last 24 hours. He's a great man. He's here with his brother who's still serving active duty. He served on some of the grounds I did in Iraq. We're actually there together. So sorry I didn't know you then, but you're my brother now. For reading his biography is another veteran himself of that same war, and also a Purple Heart recipient. Bradley G. Hazel, Assistant Director, Compensation and Pension Policy, National Veteran Service of the Veterans of Foreign Wars of the United States. It's a great honor that they're supporting this event. It's a great honor to have Bradley here reading on behalf of Staff Sergeant Michael Thomas Jeffrey. Brad?
Today, I'm honored to introduce Staff Sergeant Michael Thomas Jeffrey. Michael enlisted in the U.S. Army as both a tanker and as a cavalry scout. During combat operations in Iraq in support of Operation Iraqi Freedom, Staff Sergeant Jeffrey was wounded in action on October 4th, 2006.
Mike, before I let you speak here, we're going to do something to lead this off. As you heard, when Mike was serving in that Warrior Transition Unit, he had a family emergency and he had to leave in a haste. And they essentially handed him a Purple Heart as he was walking out the door. As previously mentioned, we're not perfect as a government, and people tend to make mistakes. And we unfortunately gave him the wrong Purple Heart. Mike never had the opportunity to have an official ceremony, so we have the great honor of doing that here today. We're actually going to read his official citation, and his brother, who's still serving our country, is going to have the great honor of pinning his brother with a Purple Heart. So I would ask the awardees to please pose to the front, and I would ask the crowd to please rise, stand at attention, and we will read the official citation.
This is to certify that the President of the United States of America has awarded the Purple Heart, established by General George Washington at Newburgh, New York, August 7, 1782, to Staff Sergeant Michael T. Jeffrey, Delta Company, 2nd Battalion, 8th Infantry Regiment, 4th Infantry Division, for wounds received in action on 4 October 2006 in Iraq, given under my hand in the City of Washington, signed John M. McHugh, Secretary of the Army.
Just because he told me I couldn't talk today because of last night, I don't listen to orders very well. You can ask my XO, he'll tell you the same thing. Thank you, sir, for showing up today and doing that for my brother. It means a lot to me. Zach, thank you for doing this for my brother, even though he really didn't want it. He deserved it. Everything that he's been through. I've served 17 years, and it was great to have an honor to serve with my brother. 2003, Camp Ugari, Kuwait. We actually were at the same place, the same call center, calling our father. He called first, walked out, I walked in, and I called. My dad couldn't believe it. He heard from both of his sons in Kuwait at the same location. For the better part of 2 days, 2 PFC Jeffreys were walking around Kuwait trying to find PFC Jeffrey. It was a lot, but he finally walked into my tent, and I won't use the verbiage that my platoons aren't used, but I heard yelled across the tent, "We have another Jeffrey." And that piped me up, and there stood my brother. And we got to spend a few days getting to see each other, hang out in Kuwait, lovely weather, sun tanning. Didn't see from him, and I went.
A lot of exfoliants.
Yeah, a lot of, yeah. But I didn't see him, and I went to where he was staged, and they had taken off in the middle of the night. So all that was left was his tank traps. So it was an honor to serve with him. It was an honor to be with him. And today to present this medal to my hero. Since my dad couldn't be here today, I know he's looking down on us and very proud of what you've done, man. Thank you all.
Major Flight, I sent a medal back because it didn't have my name on it. I had no idea what it is you and your team does. And from the bottom of my heart, thank you. Brother, the people you know and the things you do, you being here today, well, everybody here today, thank you again. But when my dad told me he wasn't going to make my ceremony, I told him I wasn't going to have one. But I still got the wrong medal, so. You said it. He's smiling down, and that means more to me than anything. I don't show emotion, but I know I'm going to walk away today with Purple Heart Reunited and try to remember the things that they do. And I'm going to try to spread that message because I can't work anymore because of my injuries. So if you can't do anything, you might as well try to do something good. And what Major Fike started is just the start. We can take it from here and make it big. Because what he started is huge. And it means the world to see what everybody here deserved today. Not me. I'm not a hero. What I heard today is heroes. I'm honored to be here and honored to what all happened to me, but I heard 7 hero stories, and that was great. And I'm honored that you had me here. And thank you all.
Let's keep it going for Mike.